Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you my solo ukulele arrangement of Here Comes the Sun by George Harrison. Now, one thing you should know about me, for years I performed solo acoustic gigs, hundreds of them, which I am back to doing with the kids stuff, but years before I was in the Rough Cuts or I started the Bad Directions, I would play solo acoustic. So I would have to come up with arrangements of songs that were interesting with just my voice and the guitar and, you know, of course harmonica or whatever. But I do the same thing with the ukulele. So they won't always be note for note with the original recording. If you listen to Here Comes the Sun, you know, the Beatles version, there are several guitars layered over each other, and we've got one ukulele. So I'm going to teach you the arrangement that I use when I want to play this song in front of people and make it sound as full as possible with just voice and one instrument. So that's my disclaimer. But I provided a PDF of not only the lyric and chord charts, but a tablature of the three main riffs, I'll call them. The intro or verse riff, and then the end of chorus riff, and then the verse over the bridge, the sun, sun, sun part. So I'm going to tell you just the chords first. If you don't want to mess around with the riffs, you can get through this just playing the chords. It's in G, the way we're playing it. So the chorus is G, C, and then A, and it goes a little something like this. Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, I said, it's alright. And then there's where that riff would come in, but you can just pedal on the G if you want. And then the verse is G, C, and D. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been cleared. Back into the chorus. And then the only other section is that bridge. And sun, 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 here it comes, which I like to pick out, and I tab that for you if you want to do it. But really, the only kind of weird chord that we haven't introduced yet, at least in the club here, is an A sharp, which looks kind of like this. You're on the third fret of the fourth string, and then you're just going to walk it down. So second fret of the third string, first fret of the second string. That's an A sharp. So when you pick so it's that, and then an F, and then a C, and then kind of like do this G-D thing when you're not singing. So sun, 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 here it comes. So that's the chords to the song. And what I like to do is do the intro riff right into the chorus, and then verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, into that bridge, and then come back with the third verse and chorus to finish it out. So I think that arrangement is true to the original, but I've been playing it solo for so long, I may have fooled myself into thinking that. But anyway, so here are the riffs. Okay, so the first riff that I have tabbed out is what I call the intro/verse riff. I use it as an intro, and then when I'm doing the verses, I just strum them out. But you could actually work this riff in as you're singing the verses too, if you care to do that. It is almost all over the G shape, so your fingers can kind of stay like this, and then you're just going to be doing some pull-offs and back on. So I'm not going to tell you note for note when I'm playing, but check out the tabs, and then kind of look at what my fingers are doing. But you can kind of hear that melody you're searching for. It may take you a couple times through to get it. But it goes kind of something like this. And finish on that D, and then it just repeats. And then right into the chorus, here comes the sun. And then the second riff that I have tabbed out is the end of chorus riff. So you're doing the, here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, I said, it's alright. And like I said, you could just stay on that G and pedal it, but I love to hit this riff. And it is all about positioning. So if you start in the right position with the right fingers, it's going to be real easy to play, real efficient. So you're going to start on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string with your 3rd finger. So you remember it that way. Pluck it and then slide up to the 4th fret. And that sets you up to put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then you're gonna do that and then pick down strings 3, 2, 1. And then you're gonna put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And you're gonna lift up that finger, and you're always picking 3, 2, 1 as far as string numbers go. And then back onto this. And then I think that brings us to the walk down, which is on the 2nd string, so 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open, and then 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So that's the whole riff. So it goes something like this. And then right into your verse. Little darling. So there you are. So those are the first 2 riffs. The 3rd riff is over the bridge. The sun, 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 here it comes. And like we already showed you, you can just strum those out. But I like to and then strum out the G and the D. So you're playing that A sharp that we talked about, which is a new chord for us. But I'm just picking 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, and then into the F. And then it's the C chord, but you're never really touching that. You know, the only string you actually fret on the C chord is that 1st string. So you don't really have to do that because you're just doing all open, and then finish with the G and the D. Sun, 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 here it comes. So those are your 3 riffs, and I've got it tabbed out for you. So good luck with the song. Let me know how you do with the arrangement. And then, of course, like with anything, just take the arrangement that I showed you and make it work for yourself. And yeah, it's not going to be note for note with the original because you don't have a full band with you and you're not playing guitar. There's no ukulele in the Beatles version of Here Comes the Sun. But that's one of the things that makes it fun, is take a song that has nothing to do with the uke and then turn it into a uke song. And I love playing Here Comes the Sun on my ukulele. So I will see you guys soon. Let me know if you have any questions. Please reach out, and I'll see you down the road.